Hi, hello, wonderful, wonderful ladies out there. It's another interesting and exciting, time with the Sapphire on the Ladies Court, as I usually call it, is TLC. And thank you so much for coming around to watch this video, and thank you for those who joined us live just at this point. Thank you so much for sparing out of your busy schedule, and of course to make time out for us. Yes. Already you can see that I'm not alone in the studio. I am with someone very, very crucial to my destiny, to my program, to this TLC, to everything. She's so dear to me, actually. Okay, so, but then before I introduce her, yes, the Ladies Court November edition is, and yes, my name is Tosifio. As you all know, it has not changed. And as I will always tell you, it changeth not, just as my father does not change. I do not change too, except you're going to notice some beautiful changes in me, anyways. Okay. All right, so I've got Bukola Rose in the studio. Bukola Rose, how are
I'm
you? Good to have you.
fine.
See as she's
Thanks for
shining.
having
Oh.
me. Thank God.
All right, so Bukola
Yeah.
Rose is with me in the studio because I actually needed somebody that would do justice to the topic of this month, and that is why I needed to call somebody who is an expert. Yes, she's an expert. Yeah. All right, so we're talking about physical fitness in marriage for this month on TLC, and I guess you want to learn something. I guess you also want to drop something as this show will be going on. So don't forget to drop comments under the that place if you need in the comment section. All right. So drop your comments there and we'll be glad to attend to them. Yes. So let's kick off just immediately. So, like, you need to know some few things about my guest today, Bukola Rose. Yes, that's her name, and I've told you. You can see that name is really very beautiful, right? Anyway, so Bukola Rose is an indigenous of Ekiti State. Ekiti Kete. All right. So the founder of Virtuous Women WhatsApp platform, and of course, passionate about women's lifestyles. Yes, she's a purposeful or purpose-driven, child of God, and of course, a gospel singer. Oh yes, so
Yeah.
gospel singer meets gospel singer.
Exactly.
All right, so she serves as secretary of RCCG Jesus House at Ekiti State University in 2016. She was awarded most industrious at Ekiti State University in 2017. And yes, Miss Personality Stroke Miss Campus Southwest Nigeria. You can see she actually looks like one Miss. Yes, Miss Nigeria. She's
Yeah.
contesting very soon. Yes, Miss Africa. Yeah. So she's presently a coach on beauty, stroke fashion, stroke lifestyle. Bukola Rose is the CEO of the trailblazing fashion brand BR Fashion House. So officially launched March 18, 2020. Yes. During lockdown, a lot of companies actually came up. Yeah. And then some of us actually created our own, niche actually too. So yes, she has a wealth of experience in designing and producing corporate bridal and African style for females of all ages with a unique touch of excellence. Believe me, honestly, I've been calling her for for some times, and she'll be like, "I'm busy. I'm doing this bridal thing. I'm doing that bridal thing. I'm sewing for this. I'm sewing for that." So she's actually industrious. Yes, for real. So Bukola also teaches and mentors other aspiring fashion designers in her extensive training sessions for full-time and part-time students. Yes, so the remarkable growth of BR Fashion House is because of our staunch, yes, and on point spirit. Yes, she's always there. Like I won't give up on this, no matter what it is. I must continue on this. So yes, the remarkable growth of BR Fashion House in such a short period is as a result of our excellent work ethic, born out of a dedication, unrivaled creativity, and a burning passion to drive the fashion. A burning passion. Sorry, passion is a style, so
Yeah.
I have to start calling passion and passion and passion. Okay, so burning passion to drive the fashion industry to a new height. Okay, so that's who Bukola Rose is. And yes, I guess you know by now that this person is not just sitting here as a blockhead, like she's got a lot in her. When you call Bukola Rose, you think of fashion. When you call Bukola Rose, you think of excellence. When you call Bukola Rose, you think of many things. So, Bukola Rose, welcome to the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so back to the business of the day. We told you that we'll be going into physical fitness in marriage today. And so she will be the one to be giving us the gist for this month. And so when we talk about physical fitness, what does it mean? She'll be telling us. And of course, when we say, okay, how does physical fitness help us in our marriages? I will be saying some few things too, but hey, I trust her to do justice to it. That's why I'll give her the floor to be the first to say something. Okay, so over to you, Colors.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Mm,
Yeah, the topic again is physical fitness and marriage. And I would like to start by defining what physical is and what fitness means. Then we combine the two together. So, physical fitness, physical, um, it is outward appearance in shape, structure, size. So, that is what physical is all about. Then fitness, it is the quality of being able to carry out some tasks. Quality of being able to carry out some tasks. That is fitness. So when we bring the two together, physical fitness, it is the ability of your system, your body system this time around, not just the quality of being able to carry out tasks this time around.
mm,
So the ability of your body system to be able to function well,
yeah,
if efficiently,
effectively.
effectively, to be
Uh-huh.
able to carry out your daily activities. We can all move around, do things, but
Mm-hmm.
some people are fit. They are fit. They can do it effectively than some other people.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where fitness come in. Before you can, before you can achieve physical fitness, before you can achieve that, a lot of things need to be in place.
Mm,
It is about your lifestyle. It is about your lifestyle. Yes. Um, when people hear physical fitness, what comes to their minds most time is about exercise, but it
mm,
goes beyond that. It's not just exercise alone. It goes beyond that. So I'm going to mention a few of these things that need to be in place
mm-hmm.
before you can achieve that.
Okay.
So number one, I will be talking about diet. Your diet, you have to take balanced diet, and you need to eat at the appropriate time.
Mm,
Some people, they will take their breakfast 12 p.m.,
mm,
and they will take their dinner as late as 11 p.m.
mm,
you know it is dangerous for your health,
okay.
because fitness work together with wellness. It work together with wellness. So your health needs to be in place in order to be able to in order to avoid some health challenge,
Yeah.
to avoid that.
Mm,
So you need to eat at the appropriate time, and you need to take balanced diet. You don't have to spend much before you can take balanced diet.
yeah.
You can have you can have a meal plan for the
Sure.
week. You can have a meal plan that you can follow all the time.
Mm,
So then food hygiene is also necessary, so that you will not be taking in poison. It is dangerous for the health, so that you will not be taking in poison. So food hygiene is very, very important. Your personal hygiene is also important. Environmental hygiene is also important. So all of these things need to
mm,
be put in place. It is about lifestyle before you can be physically fit. So,
okay.
and not just that alone. Apart from that, you need to exercise your body. That is the major thing now.
Mm,
You need to exercise your body, because on this topic, we're going to be concentrating on the exercise of a thing as
okay.
an aspect of physical fitness. Like I said,
Yes.
it's not just about exercise. Diet is there. Then you need to take rest, sleep, have quality sleep.
Mm,
So all of that, they come together to be able to achieve physical
physical
fitness.
fitness.
So that is that's
All
about
right.
physical fitness.
Okay. So I'm talking about having physical fitness and some people eating around 12 p.m. That's for breakfast. Okay.
Yes.
Some people call it brunch, breakfast to lunch. Okay. So it's not a good idea, right? I think. And I know I've read in articles and I've heard doctors say that if you take your breakfast too late or you skip
Mm.
your breakfast, it makes you even big. Yeah, it makes you gather weight. I mean, as against people's notion that okay, if you want to, lose some weight or you want to, lose some, carbs, like just free yourself of some carbs, you have to just skip your breakfast. But then I know I've heard a lot of doctors say that is a wrong thing to do. Yes. So what do you have to say about
Yes, they are right about that.
it? Mm-hmm.
They're right. Um, most people, they think if you skip some meal, then it will help you to reduce weight.
Yeah.
It will help you to reduce weight. But even if you skip some meal and you are taking junk, you
Yes,
can't
junks.
reduce
Yeah, exactly
anything.
what we usually resort to. When you skip your breakfast, there's this way, this hunger pang just come like they are legions, like as if they went to call themselves that okay, now let's go and bombard this person. Oh, now that this person has refused to eat, let's go and bombard him or her. So the hunger pang comes calling, and you have no choice than to go for junks, especially if you're an office worker, as a lady or as a guy. So you have to resort to junks. So and those ones usually will make you even go bigger than taking your breakfast.
That's where I'm
Mm-hmm.
going. So it's
Okay.
even better you
It's
take
better you
your
take your
breakfast,
breakfast and
take the
you know.
appropriate meal
Yes, yes.
than going for drugs because
Mm.
you are not going to reduce anything.
Anything, right?
It's
Okay.
rather hard.
And of course, talking about eating late at night and all, a lot of ladies, like, don't forget we're talking about ladies. It's actually the ladies' court. So, but most of the time when we talk, we usually would come back to men too. But basically, we visit ladies on this show. Okay, so talking about people who get to eat late and all of that, a lot of us usually work. We are office workers and we have children. You leave the office to go pick your children in school, you do this, you do that. And once children return home, it's a whole lot for a lady or for a married woman. So it's not really very easy for you to balance it, especially when it comes to eating. So you just feel like I'm too busy. You don't want to, it looks like that time you will sit down to eat is the time you will use to accomplish everything you're supposed to accomplish for the day. So what can you say to, women like this or ladies like this who usually will skip meals?
Everything takes discipline.
Mm,
Takes discipline. Um, if you know that this thing is bad for your health, you can actually plan towards it, you know, because you don't want to eat late because of the side effects. So no
mm,
matter your busy schedule, you can always arrange yourself,
mm,
plan towards it. That's why I said you can have a diet plan. You
mm,
can plan your meal. So it's not necessary that you get your food ready now and you take it immediately. You can have it done. Maybe in the morning you can prepare both breakfast, lunch, if possible dinner, because
mm.
that's the only way
Yes.
out. Yeah, there are some times that I do go program in at evening, then return back late.
Mm,
So before going out, as early as 5 p.m., I can get my dinner ready. So I'll pack it.
mm,
So when I go out and I have any free time that I can sit down and take my meal, I'll do that
okay.
rather than coming back late and start preparing food. I understand busy schedule.
Mm,
At times it could be so busy that to be able to do all that may be very, very
huh.
hard.
Agree
But
now.
it takes discipline. It
Mm,
takes discipline. It takes discipline. Let me give you this scenario. Like, assuming that if you take your dinner very late, it's going to result to death. Will you do that? You will not do that.
mm.
You won't. So if you see it as, if I can't take this thing early, if I take my dinner late,
Later.
this is going to affect my health. It can lead to death. With that in mind, you will be able to plan yourself.
Mm,
Everything is achievable. You'll
yeah.
be able to plan yourself with that. So if
Mm,
only if you are disciplined, that's when you'll be able to achieve that, no matter your busy schedule,
okay.
no matter.
And okay, so before we go to the next point, I've also heard that fasting is actually good for us. And of course, so fasting actually makes us keep breakfast.
Yes.
So, like, how does that help the health? When they say skipping of breakfast does not help you, it makes you gather weight. And of course, fasting helps you to, sustain some, system in you, keep it going and all of that. So, how does,
Yeah. Fasting is even good.
yeah,
It's good for the health.
I heard so.
Because at times when you fast, you take water to hydrate you,
Exactly where
flush
I
your
was expecting you
system,
to
all
go.
that.
So that
You
water
know.
thing is what I was expecting you to talk about. A lot of ladies don't really believe in water intake. Like, we are too busy to take our time to drink water. Sometimes we even forget. So I need you to say something about this water intake. How can we actually achieve? There's a particular, cup of water or a particular measure of water you should
Like
take per
water
day.
therapy
Yes.
in the
So
morning.
what can you say about this? How can we help our ladies, our women? Because like going up and down, back and forth, doing this and that, we need something to continue to help our system to be active. And water is one of those things. So, but we are too busy to drink water.
Like I said, that fitness is about lifestyle,
Mm.
planning your life, how you want to live your life, you know. So that aspect of water,
Mm.
it also takes discipline because you need to take water, especially when you're busy moving
Mm.
around all that. So you need it for strength. You need it for strength. So you can have a bottle of water in your bag.
Mm.
You can have it, when it's close to you, it will be very, very easy for you to
Easy.
pick it and take and drink. So you can have it in your bag. You can go around with your
Mm.
water, a bottle of water. So that will help. It will help rather
Really.
than going out to
To
buy
buy.
to
Yes.
when
Sometimes you feel
yes
lazy to
yes
go out to
yes
even buy,
yes
or you're
yes
too
so
busy
when you have it
on the
around,
desk.
you can always take water.
Hmm.
And
Then, okay, you were going to say
yeah,
something.
we're talking about something before the water
Okay, sorry, before you go into
waiting.
that, then I should add to that you said that thing you said about
Okay.
water. You can actually do some, remind me on your phone. Reminder. It helps a lot. I've done it before. I still do it. Like maybe 30 minutes distance or probably 1 hour. Depends on the quantity you took the previous hour or previous minute. So you can actually do some reminder on your phone, take water. So once you see it, you remember, oh, I'm supposed to take water at this time. Okay, so it helps us a lot and it helps our system to continue to be active. Okay.
Yeah, back to the fasting. That was what a
Yes.
little water intake. So it doesn't affect. Even if
Okay.
you skip a meal, at times it's good. It's good for your system to skip a meal and take
Mm.
water. Let that water work
Or
very well.
flush
Let it flush.
anything.
And even when you are ready to break your fast, it is good for you to take fruit. It will
Mm.
work effectively at that
Sure.
point.
Sure.
So
Sure.
skipping it is against your body. So
Mm.
it's not going to kill you. It's not going to affect your system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, you know that it's not a physical thing you're doing. You're doing a spiritual
Yes, yes,
exercise,
yes,
and
yes.
of
Because
course,
we
you are
need it for
doing prayers
spiritual growth.
and all of that. So you
Yeah,
are killing the body to gain more to
exactly.
the spirit. Okay, so it's a good one anyway. So how do I mean, why do I need to be fit? I think we talked about it. It helps you to move
Mm,
around, helps you to do a lot of things, except
yeah.
you still have something you want to say about
Okay, let me have some to eat, some points. So we need fitness
it. Mm.
because of the health benefits of it. I don't know, maybe I've mentioned that.
Mm.
Yeah, health benefits of this is very, very important. That is even the most important
Yeah.
benefits from fitness
Mm.
because I'm viewing it from the angle of exercise now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're into fitness, it's reduce the risk of having some chronic disease,
Mm.
especially cancer for women. And it's the news about cancer
Like,
is
hey,
really, really high.
like,
So when you're into that, you don't have to worry because even at times when people talk about cancer, cancer,
mm.
cancer, I don't even give myself a headache about it
Mm.
because number one, I know God will not allow that
Like,
to
amen. No.
come near us. Then apart from that, when God is keeping you, preserving you, are you also playing your own part?
Mm.
Are you playing your own part? Or you are leaving everything unto Him to do for you? What's man supposed to do? God will not come down to come and do it for you. So you need to keep fit for the health benefit of it. It reduces the risk of chronic disease
Mm.
like heart and
Heart
disease,
disease,
like cancer
cancer.
and the like.
Mm.
So it also boosts your energy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now muscle and strength.
Mm.
It works for that. Then even
Mm.
mood, it boosts your mood because exercise works for the brain.
Mm.
It works for the brain. You'll be able to think, to think effectively. You'll be able to your brain will function well. You
And
know, your
you are
memory,
emotionally balanced too.
yes, and you're emotionally balanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now talking about we're still on fitness in marriage. Yes, physical fitness in marriage. Now, when we talk about physical fitness in marriage, a lot of times when we check, okay, like if you go online and you check physical fitness in marriage, you're talking about something like, okay, relationship between the husband and the wife, how is it, how smoothly is it going, and all of that. So, but if you are not healthy, there is no way you will keep a good marriage. Because
Mm.
okay, fine, there was one person I knew that okay, she was this sickle cell, I mean, warrior. That's what they call them. So like the husband was always frustrated anytime she got the attack. His son was always frustrated and also sometimes he beat her because like he thought he had spent too much money on her and all of that. Eventually the lady died. So it's actually not a good thing to be sick in marriage because okay, this is not your parent taking care of you again. Like if it's your
Bringing
mom
them
would
forth.
think, "Hi, give birth to her. I can do anything. She will go to any extent, any length." But a spouse, there's a limit to what a spouse can do, except
Yeah.
that is a God sent to you. So do not take your health for levity when we talk about. So health in marriage or fitness in marriage is very, very important. There was one day what my husband was telling me, ah, you have gone lean. Oh." I said, ah, please let me go lean. I cannot become one big mama that people will now see us together. They will say, this is your grandma. I don't want. And there's a way women really go, they grow, they
Yeah,
go
and
a
men,
bit
they don't really
older
like
than
that
their
fat.
age. Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
when they
yeah.
are fat or
Yeah,
big, they are, when they are on the big side. We're not attacking anybody who's on the big side right now. We
yeah.
are just saying this is what usually happens most of the time.
Yeah, and
So,
they
and
can even work towards keeping in shape,
exactly, yes. So
to
they can
reduce
work
the
towards it. She's
weight.
going to talk
Yes.
about that very soon. But then let me mention something before we forget it. There's one habit we usually put up, ladies. When you are working in the house or you are working in the office, you are busy. You claim to be busy in quotes, and of course we feel pressed. We don't want to go to the toilet. We keep it. Okay, we'll now be sometimes we'll be dancing. Okay, I'll soon go. I'll soon go. And that has a very bad
Side
impact
effects.
on us. So what do you think about
I don't think we should be shy of using the toilet.
it? It's
It's
not like they are
really
shy. Oh. They are
okay.
busy.
Okay, they are
They want to finish the
busy.
task
They want, they are
before they go.
busy. Your health is much important
Like
than that work.
seriously.
It's because you are alive. That's why you are busy. So you
Exactly.
need to set your priority. You
Right.
need to set your priority right.
Mm.
Your health first. So it doesn't. How many minutes will it take you to? So that I think with that too.
Okay, so now back to our main topic before we go and forget that one. That's why I had to mention it.
Okay.
So how does fitness help me as a lady? How does it help me as a lady? The shape, the emotional balance. I think you mentioned all those
Yes, I've
already.
mentioned that.
So and then how does it affect marriage? I think I mentioned one already.
Yeah.
That if you are not healthy, your husband or your spouse will soon
Yeah.
feel frustrated. Especially we pray we don't have any chronic disease. We pray we don't have any problem or any sickness that would require doctor's treatment or medical answers. But then it is very important we take cognizance of all that is happening to our body. Sometimes some people feel some things in their system and they feel like it will go, it will go, it will soon go. They will
Nonchalant
not, you
attitude.
know, they
They
will
will
not
not,
go to the hospital to
yeah, to
complain so that
complain.
somebody
And
will check them. Especially Christians who always face it.
that's why I say that when God is keeping you, you too,
Mm,
you need to play your own part.
mhm.
You need to play your own part. Although faith is good,
Faith is very
it's
good,
very, very good.
but sometimes
But
when
there
it
are
comes
some
to your
things
health,
you need
God
to
is not
take
against
action.
you going to
Yeah.
the hospital to
Yes.
check yourself. In
Yes.
short, even our pastors usually tell us that we should go for checkup.
Yes.
Yes, you
It's
need to go
better
for
you get
checkup, check
diagnosed of
yourself, let them,
anything wrong
let
early
the doctor check
than,
you,
yeah,
just in
yeah.
case there is anything that needs, there's any underlying, illness that is not showing yet,
Mm-hmm.
that needs treatment, and you
Yes.
need to attack it
An attack
urgently, so that before
immediately.
it gets, because this our body is very funny,
Yes.
before you know it, that thing compounds and it's getting out of hand before you
Mm-hmm.
will be able to manage it, and that's if you are even able to manage it. So ladies, I need to just advise us at this
Yeah.
point. If
Mm-hmm.
there is any feeling you are having, there was a time I was feeling, when I had my first baby, there was a time I was feeling like I was not able to urinate very well. So I complained to the, in short, sometimes God should even save us from doctors. So I complained to the doctor where I had the baby. He said, oh, in short, the nurses, I think the nurses or the matron, wherever, they said there was nothing, that
Mm.
it will
Nothing wrong.
normalize. It's
Mm-hmm.
because I just had the baby. 6, 7 years after, I
Really?
tell you, the urine ceased. It ceased, and I had to go to
Really?
backup for an operation before it could be corrected. So it was not like I did not complain.
Yeah, it's not
I
your fault.
complained, and after that, I went to another hospital to complain. They
Mm.
gave me. They were like, okay, this is what was happening and all of that. I was using headache medication, but you get it. So because that was what they prescribed for me.
Yeah.
So sometimes we complain, but maybe they didn't get it right.
Mhm.
Sometimes God should just help
God
us
will
so
help
that we
us.
don't get into wrong hands.
Yeah.
So thank God for me now. My urine is not my okay. So don't think it's
Thank
not.
God for that. Thank God for that
All right, yes, it's a
testimony.
testimony actually, and I can stand anywhere to say it, anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, we're talking
so
about
how does it
shape.
affect my marriage? Yes, for sure.
Okay. So let me start with shape as a lady. When you're into fitness,
Mm,
there is a way it builds your shape,
mm.
and then it even builds your confidence because when you put on your clothes, it will look good on you.
Yes,
So yeah,
so
yeah,
now, so come and see her now. Let her stand
yeah.
up. Hey, like flat tummy. Anyways, flat tummy sometimes it's not achievable again. Or once you have your baby,
Ah,
yes, you can't go back to factory reset.
yeah, I was about
When
to
I was
mention
not
that
married,
platform. Yeah.
yes, when I was not married, my tummy was really flat. Like I don't know in similar family how I can actually compare that, like what I can compare that flat as a table. Maybe I should say a table. Like my tummy was flat, but after the first baby, the second baby, oh, the thing shoot out. What will I do? I've tried everything I could. Maybe I still need to do some things anyways. I won't say I've done everything I should do, but I must not deceive you. Even if you have done everything, you cannot achieve that very, initial platform
Yeah,
again. You can
yeah. In
actually
some
be close to it,
cases,
but
you may not achieve that. You may not, but it's like you said, it can be close
you
to
can
it.
be
It
close
can
to
be
it.
close to it.
Yes.
But some people nonchalant attitude. They don't care about the tummy,
Mm.
and then even this fitness of a thing, the exercise. If you don't do it persistently, it will not work.
Mm. Yeah. Do
If
it
you go through
today,
your
on
routine
and off.
for 3 months,
Mm.
or you go through it for 2 months and you stop, it will come back. The fat will come back.
Mm.
You understand? So you need you need you need to continue doing that.
Mm.
You need to do it. If you do like a year, you
Frequently and
frequently, it's a
consistently.
lifestyle.
Mm.
Consistently, you have to do it. You have to do your routine to be able to achieve what you're working towards.
Mm.
And even when you achieve that, you don't have to relax. If you relax, that platform,
You
it's
come back
it's
now.
it's a
It will
go.
get
It will
big again.
disappear. It will disappear. So you need to be doing it at least once in a while. You
Mm.
take a break. You resume. You take a break. You can have break. In fact, I don't think we need to take break from exercise at all.
Mm.
Yeah, it should be a lifestyle, a daily routine that you do every day, because it's good for the body, not just for
Okay.
the platform
Mm.
alone. It's good
Yes.
for the body. It makes it gives you energy, boost your energy,
Mm.
it makes you very strong, healthy. So you need to do it
Okay.
consistently.
So it relaxes all the muscles in your
Yeah,
body so
yeah.
that you want to bend down, ah, back.
Yeah,
All
especially
those,
for
yes,
women.
especially for ladies,
Yeah.
we go through a lot. Ladies, we go through a lot. You are the one who carries the pregnancy after delivering the baby. You are the one who will still be looking for
And
what the baby
the
will eat,
body will
what the baby will
change.
wear, and all
So
of
you
those
need
things.
to
So many
attach that
stress,
body
too
as a
many stress.
change.
So you have to carry the body along too,
Yeah.
so that you make those bones, those muscles flexible, so that the other things you need to do, you're able to do them freely without so much stress. Okay, so yes, I was going to ask this question. So I've heard people say that I'm not sure I've not forgotten the question. Um, I've heard people say that hey, okay, continue. I'll remember it. I
Okay.
remember my point.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think we're talking about how it affects the marriage.
Mm.
Um, from the positive angle, negative angle. You've already mentioned a negative aspect of it.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Because you're putting a burden on your husband. You're putting a burden on him,
Mm.
and he will no longer enjoy you in the marriage
Yes,
because you're
even
already becoming a burden.
burden. Like
God forbid. I don't
sometimes
pray
the
for
husband might not
chronic
even see it
disease.
as a burden, but you yourself will thinking in your mind that am I sure I'm not trying, I'm
Mm,
not causing this man problem. Am I
mm,
sure this? Am I sure that? That's why some people will be feeling dejected when they fall sick, and of course it's getting persistent. Sometimes it's not anybody's fault anyway. It's just that there's a way life throws some things at us, and we feel like we are helpless except God comes to our aid. Okay, so but then if you have done your own bit, if you play your own role, you do your own part, and of course ask for God to just help you, you'll find out that okay, it's getting easy. Yes, for you. So physical fitness in marriage is very, very important. And of course, as BUKOLA ROSE has said, that we need to put a whole lot of things together to ensure that we achieve this physical fitness. take a lot of water. Do not skip your breakfast if you are not fasting. And of course, if you are fasting, by the time you break your fast, break with something reasonable like fruits, take water, and yes, if it's a long time fast, don't just go and fall on a bowl of eba after taking the fast. Okay, so it's a whole lot. Even though we're talking about ladies there, I guess men can also take something from what we have said, from all that we have said. So physical fitness is very, very important. And yes, we all need it. And then in marriage, physical fitness, it helps the husband to enjoy the wife.
Yes.
It helps the wife to enjoy the husband. Now, if you see a lot of men, they will always compare you to how they met you. Fine, there's a way marriage helps you to, be finer, it brings out the beauty in you, but the disadvantage part of it is all these, facts it's add to you, all this, and if you're not able to caution yourself now, if you're not able to, kind of control those parts, there's a way they make you look like what I cannot say now. Yes, so it is very important we caution ourselves. Then intimacy is very good in marriage as well, so that your health is not a mistake that God created marriage, and of course he allowed, or he actually commands intimacy in the marriage. So don't run away from your husband. Allow him. You understand what I'm saying? Allow him as much as possible, so that there's a way it actually takes some things out of your system too, and it gives you some, gives you some good and cool vibes, yes, for yourself. I mean, to take you through your day, through your years, and many others. So it is always good to have your fitness in marriage. Okay, so any other thing?
Yeah, back to um how fitness affects your marriage. So let me talk about
Mm,
the benefits for the marriage. You know, especially for pregnant women,
okay.
especially for them, um, there is there are some specific exercise meant for pregnant women,
Mm,
and it helps the fetus to develop well. It helps them to develop well,
mm,
and it's also reduce risk of cesarean
yes.
delivery. It's reduced that. It's reduced that. Then even your tummy after birth, because you've already trained the body,
Mm,
you've trained it to have that flat tummy will be very very easy for you. It will be easy for you because your system is already your system have adapted to
yes.
exercise. So it helps pregnant women. It helps them. It helps them in
Mm,
marriage. And even if you are not pregnant, as a married woman, you need it. You
mm,
need it because it boosts your energy. It will
mm,
strengthen you. Even in Proverbs chapter 31, talked about energy.
mm.
So, and one of the qualities of a virtuous woman, because everything about virtuous woman is in
It's
that.
like,
Yes, yes, yes.
hey.
So one of the qualities is even your strength. You
Yes.
need it to be very, very active for your family. I think yeah, 31
Mm,
verse 17 talks about energy.
yeah.
It talks about it that you're hardworking, you have your strength, you're strengthening, you are energetic. All of these you can achieve that with fitness. With fitness,
Mm,
your body will be very, very active.
active.
It will be active. And other health benefits, cancer is common to women, but if you're into fitness, it will reduce risk of cancer.
Mm,
Yeah, I want to talk about uh, 3 John chapter 1 verse 2. Also talk
okay.
about
Which above all things are
yeah,
important in
good
health.
health.
Yes,
So
also prosper.
yeah. So you need God will not come down to help you achieve that.
Mm,
You can see the way it was presented in the Bible.
I wish.
You wish. So you
I
have to
wish.
do it yourself.
Yes.
You have to work towards achieving it. And
Wow.
yeah, and before you can prosper, you need your health.
Mm-hmm.
You need it.
Ah,
You need it.
hey, it's only the
Without that,
living
you
that
will
can
not
look
be
for
able to
money.
do
Oh.
anything.
So stop looking for money and
Yeah,
dropping your health,
exactly.
somewhere in the
Yes,
garbage.
set your
Yes.
priority
Right.
right.
Hmm. Okay, so I hope you've been able to hold on to something on today's or this month's edition of the Ladies Court. Oh yes, it's been so insightful and very much educative having Bukola Rose in the studio for this edition of the Ladies Court November edition to be precise. And yes, talking about physical fitness in marriage. So thank you so much for joining us on this very interesting show this month. And we pray we get to see you again next month, having another guest next month, mhm, you can actually, guess that next month will be more interesting and fabulous than this. Okay, so you can drop your comments in the comment section as we are live on YouTube now. So drop your comments and let us know what you feel about physical fitness in marriage. If we did not mention anything you think we should have mentioned, just drop it there. It's no crime. That's why we are doing it for you to see, so that you can also drop your comments. And if you have any question you want to ask us, go ahead and do just that. And we'll be happy to have your comments, just your questions, and don't forget to share with your friends and loved ones on this topic. It's insightful, right? So thank you so much, Clarice, for
Thanks for
coming
having
around.
me. It's my
We are
pleasure.
happy you came. Okay, people, this note I'll be saying a very goodbye to you. And yes, do have the rest of the month fabulous
Bye.
and productive. So I'll see you again by the grace of God in December for the December edition of the Ladies Court. My name is still Witness Joseph Fire, and yes, it is the Ladies Court. Catch ya on the other side.